dear Capricorn, this is Kathy from Divine Debut. How are you all? Welcome to your mid-month of March till end of March 2018 love and general reading. We do have a new moon in 3 days. Today is the 14th of March. On the 17th, we've got a new moon in Pisces. So do make your wishes. Make a wish, write it on a piece of paper, send it out to the universe. Okay, could happen in 6 months. It could culminate in the time of Virgo, because Pisces is the opposite sign of Virgo. So that means that up to 6 months, okay, it could happen for you. So good luck with that. As soon as you could see the new moon in the sky, have a look on the 17th, could be the 19th, could take 1 or 2 days for the new moon to be showing, where you can actually see it up in the sky. That's the time to make your wishes. Also, we've got Mercury turning retrograde on the 23rd of March. So do know that you've got to go over things. Make sure you're doing everything correctly. The communication, there's going to be chaos with communication. Okay, but it is a good time to go over things, look over things that you've already begun. It's your chance to go over them again, finish them up. Do it right this time, yeah. So let's see, love and general reading for Capricorn for the second part of March 2018. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords. Whoa, what a way to go, Capricorn. Your challenge card is the Three of Cups. In the distant past, the Four of Cups. In the recent past, the Ten of Wands. Crowning your reading is the Ten of Swords. What is this with you, Capricorn? Never a dull moment in your lives. What is this? In the near future, wow, Six of Wands. Love it. In the advice position and how people see you is the Nine of Wands. In your environment position, the Six of Cups. You know, it's so funny. There are so many similarities. I've done Virgo, I've done Taurus, and now I'm doing your sign. There is a lot of similarities, a lot of similar cards between the three of you. In your hopes and fears is the Five of Wands, and your outcome card is the Moon. Okay, I'm going to take 2 more cards, and we've got the Star card, which is the card of Aquarius, and also the Four of Pentacles. This is the 3rd time this card is showing up. So there are themes, similar themes. At the bottom is the Page of Pentacles. Unbelievable. And I think I did mention the energy of Capricorn. Was it Virgo or Taurus? I'm not sure. Taurus had the Page of Pentacles in the near future position. They had the Six of Wands in the crowning position. They had the Three of Cups. No, Virgo had the Three of Cups here. The Six of Cups was here and here for the other earth signs. So many similar cards. Let's see what's beneath here. And the Hanged Man. Now, you did watch me shuffle. I also shuffle off camera before I turn the camera on, because I don't want to be wasting time taking too long shuffling. Both Taurus and Virgo had the Hanged Man. And this is, of course, the energy of Neptune. Neptune is very nebulous. We don't have the clarity that we need. Maybe it is a time that we need to put in more sacrifice. There is a sort of a catch-22 sort of a energy here, where everyone's going through the same thing. Also, this could be a card of sacrifice, being in limbo before you can begin. Now, this is the general energy, and this could be your energy. Now, you've got a very mixed bag of goodies. You've got fire, you've got air, you've got water, and you've got earth. You've got everything here. But the main strongest signs here, I've got the Aquarius card, I've got the moon card, which most people say it's Pisces. For me, the moon card is Cancer. And why do I say that? Because the moon does rule. It does rule the house, the fourth house of Cancer. Okay, so that's why I believe that the moon for me first would speak of Cancerian energy, and secondly then Pisces. And you did have the card of Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces as well. So dear Capricorn, now we've got the Seven of Swords, so some sort of deception. Okay, now this card to me always I think of make love, not war. Okay, we've got the two swords that are up here. Two swords are a relationship. The Five of Swords here mean a battle. Fives always speak of conflictual energy, even sevens. Sevens are a number of conflict, especially when it's perception, and we've got the dark clouds up here. Okay, it is very different energy here. As you could see, they've left those two swords in the background and they're making music. Okay, they're playing music. So it does remind me of, you know, the last scene in the Titanic where there is chaos, everyone's scrambling, you know, to make it, to survive, to get on those boats, you know, and there's music playing in the background, the orchestra is still playing, you know. It's just really, really scary. I'm sorry about that, but it's as though, you know, it's like you're on a different, like different levels. On one level, as we know, the tarot has got many levels, yeah, many messages. On one level, we've got chaos, heartache. Look at those black clouds up there, deception. And on another level, we've got, you know, making music and making love. So I feel as though that there is either a group of you that you're going through chaos, but you're going to get through and it's going to be fabulous. And there's the other group which you're going through chaos, but if you change your perception, right, because swords are all about perception, there is like, it's like the silver lining. Okay, so because we do have the challenge card as being the Three of Cups. And if you can see in the Connolly Tarot, which I'm using, which I absolutely love this deck. There's so beautiful cards in there. You know, I've had them for so long and they're just like brand new. They're really easy to use, very good quality cards. So I would suggest that you go buy this deck. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's the couple here and they've got the little angel which is showering them with, what is it, with love, with, you know, it's the energy, it's the divine. It's divine blessings that they're being showered with from this little angel. Okay, so there is a blessing here. And why do I feel that? I feel that for maybe one or two of you, we could be talking about pregnancy. And I'm going to say, don't really ask me why. And why am I saying this? It's because I feel as though this little angel could be another member of the family. Like this couple could be on cloud nine and they're trying to get pregnant. Now let's see. It will be funny if the Empress pops out, yeah? So your challenge is to get to the Three of Cups. Move away from this deceptive energy. Now, we do say always that there's, as I said, many layers in the tarot, many different meanings. The Seven of Swords, the normal meaning is, yes, it's the card of stealth, but it can speak of being intelligent, yes? And of course, I do look at the illustrations, which it says there is harmony here. They are making harmony. Okay, don't focus on what happened in the past. I feel as though whatever heartbreak you've been through, it's in the past and you have had some difficult readings in the past here, Capricorn, but I do believe that for a lot of you, the energy is changing for you. It is changing. And I see that through the cards and through, of course, my intuition. Now, this is what's in your crowning position. This is still on your mind, but it is, as you know, it is a number 10, which breaks down to a 1. So the Ace of Swords is always it's an aha moment. So maybe there is clarity coming to you. Maybe you are cutting something or someone out. Maybe you are beginning again, standing in your truth. Now, if you could see her aura, it's as though she is protected, and these swords cannot harm her. I do feel as though you are protected. You do have the Six of Wands here in the near future, but I'll get there in a second. In the distant past, and the root of the matter is the Four of Cups. Look at this little angel bringing the cup. Okay, it's not your usual Four of Cups where this person is looking bored. We've got the Three of Cups standing here, right? The Three of Cups are here and they're standing. They haven't been spilt. And the little angel is bringing the Ace of Cups to this person. It looks as though there is an offer that has been made. So there may have been some sort of celebration of an offer that has been brought forth. Now, it's a number 4, which speaks of our home, our roots, our family. So it looks as though the offer has been made in the past, but maybe some of you are still working through residual energy from the past. And your challenge is to celebrate and not focus on what's happened, but focus on where you're heading to now. Some of you may have been dealing with a air sign. Obviously, we've got 2 air cards here, 2 sword cards, and we do have the card of Aquarius here. We also have a few wands, but I believe that this is new energy for you because you've got the Six of Wands in your near future. So I believe that you may be dealing with a fire sign. They may have strong water in their chart, and it could be someone who is from your past. It's either a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Now, in the near past, you've got the Ten of Wands. So in the advice position here is the 9. This is how people see you. You're at the 9, okay? But it's been a very heavy burden. As you can see, the Ten of Wands here, it's like there is a new doorway here, and you are planting seeds. You did begin in the past. You have planted some seeds. So something has begun in the past, and here in the advice position, you're at the 9. It's as though you've taken a step back. You're really at the 9, okay? So one step before you're going through this new doorway. Again, there is a new doorway here. Now, if this is business, you've been planting your seeds heavily, right? You have been planting your seeds. And you're still going to continue to do that. The general energy is the Page of Pentacles, which can speak of finances. Maybe there's been some help from the outside. Maybe there's been someone who's been there helping you financially, helping you stabilize your work, your career, your company, whatever you are doing, whatever you have created for yourself. You've got lots of creative energy here with all these wands. Lots of creative energy. And in the near future, you are going to find your equilibrium, your balance. It's a 6. So you're on the right path. You are. If this is, as I said, if you are dealing with another fire sign or another water sign, success here, okay, a lot of passion. Look at that red, that blood moon in the background. And blood moons, you know, with the eclipses that have been and gone, we're still in that energy, still in that sort of vibe Okay, so maybe that is saying that your success was, the eclipses are bringing you to some successful and equal balanced position, financially, romantically, passionately, inspirationally. Okay, so for those of you that are single, okay, I feel, as I said before, fire sign. I feel that there is the Aquarius here. Also, Cancer, Pisces, I would say more than likely. And when I said fire sign, I'm going to say Sagittarius, and that's because as a fire sign, Sagittarius is strong here with the Knight of Wands. Either that or some of you are traveling. Some of you are traveling at a distance, maybe, because we do have the Star card, which could speak of distance, internet, communications, right? So in the environment position, we've got the Six of Cups, and this is what is around you, your environment. Another six, which speaks of balance. It can speak of an innocent partnership here. Now, we do have a little child here. So some of you may be, and I did say before, some of you are trying to fall pregnant. Some of you it's your challenge to fall pregnant, or it's your challenge, like your new partner that might be coming in, may be coming in with a child of their own, or maybe you've got a child of your own. Whatever it is, this could also be someone coming in from your past, someone that you've known before. And it could be through work, it could be through celebration that you are meeting this person. You could be going out. Your challenge is to go out, mingle. Okay, we've got the 3, we've got the 4. And then we go to the 6, which is great. Now, in your hopes and fears, we've got the 5 of Wands. Usually it shows 5 people arguing, playing with their wands. This card is different, very different energy. This guy has taken his wands, his convictions, his arguments, and he's on his way, and he's got moving there quickly. Now, your fear is that you're not going to make it fast enough. You're not going to get to your goal fast enough. But you've got the winds that are on your side. You've got the wind there. It is pushing you forward, okay? And you can see the goal. So 5s always speak of something coming in to bring change. Do not fear, because if you're taking a step back from the 6, that's going to take longer for you to find your equilibrium, to get to your goal, right? So, as I said, some of you may even be fearing travel. You may not have traveled. You might be traveling by sea, okay? Or even if you're traveling through air. Now, this is the Aquarius card, right? And it's the wish card, it's the star. And the star always speaks of hope, healing, wishing upon a star, as we say. Some of you may be hoping or trying to heal from something that had happened with another Aquarian. Also, as I said, this could be communication through social media, yeah, Facebook and all that. And this is a wish that you are hoping that you can accomplish, okay? Now, the moon card, again, as you can see the moon, it looks like it is eclipsed, right? The moon card does speak of fears. It does speak of intuition, dreams, your perception, what you feel in your bones. But, I feel as though this is mostly speaking of fear here. Okay, and the moon is like when we've got a full moon, we can see our path forward. If this is talking about the time of the eclipses, maybe the eclipses are dealing with what's happening in your life now. Maybe what happened with the eclipses, or because the energy of the eclipses is still unfolding, this could be saying the outcome is going to be for what happened and the path that you're supposed to be put on from the universe, because that's what the eclipses are all about. So I see you juggling things. Things are up in the air. Look at those two pentacles up in the air. So are you choosing between two people? Because it's those two pentacles that are up in the air. The other two you are certain about. You're standing on them. So you've made, let's say you've made one decision out of two that you had to make. One is certain, it is stable, and the other one, the other decision is still up in the air. Things are still up in the air. You're halfway there, Capricorn. Halfway there. Now, it's a number 4, which does speak of family situations. Fours. Fours, the fourth house is the house of Cancer. And here I said Cancer. So, now Cancer is your opposite sign. And do know that the nodes are going to be shifting into Cancer and Capricorn roughly October, November, roughly there, if I'm not mistaken, September, October, November. So that's when there's going to be the eclipses, the next consecutive eclipses will be in your sign. So there's going to be drastic changes in your life. So get ready for that. Plus you've got your ruler, you've got Saturn in your sign. So hopefully if you're doing the right thing, the payoff will come fully and so beautifully in a couple of years. So let's look at your environment position. Do trust that Saturn does give the best gifts. If you've put in the hard work, you will say it was worth, the reward was worth all that hard work. And you are all about hard work, so you're not worried about that. Let's see what this position is here. 7 of Cups. Again, Piscean energy. Neptune, yeah? Choices. Again, 7s are a spiritual number for me. Divine timing. So we've got a 6 and a 7. 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Wow. So when is that? We are talking roughly September. If this is like we're in the 3rd month plus 6 is 9, September, October. Okay? When you're going to find your balance and you're going to have lots of choices. But this card can also speak of wearing rose-colored glasses. So you may have strong Neptune in your chart, which is sort of, it's like trying to look through a cloud. You can't see what's on the other side. It's very hazy, very Neptunian, nebulous energy. Let me take one more there. And this is the card. 5 of Cups. So you're going back. Another 5. And I did say before, you've got the 3, you've got the 4, now you've got the 5, and then you've got the 6 and the 7. My God, do not take a step backwards. Do not go from the 6 back to the 5. 6, 7, and then 5. Now 5 is the month of May. That is when Uranus is going to change. It's moving into Taurus. So we're going to be looking at what we value. Now, looking at these 3 cups that are spilt, you're still in the psychology of the past, of what has happened. You're focusing on that. You're not focusing towards the future for those 2 cups. There is a new partnership here. Okay? For those of you that have been deceived from someone from your past, okay, and they've pulled the wool over your eyes in the past, do not sulk over that. Do not stay stuck there. It feels as though you're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Did I say that right? 1 step forward and 2 steps back. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, now this is another, we've got lots of cups cards here. And before, I I did see the King of Cups just underneath the Knight of Wands. And I thought, okay, I won't go further down. So some of you are really going to be teaming up with a Cancerian, I would say, Cancerian or Pisces. Scorpio, I don't see that happening. For a lot of you, yes, it's going to be someone who's got very strong water in their chart. Water, fire, okay, is the new person that you're dealing with. I believe that in your past, we are talking about an Aquarian. Let me take another card for the Page of Pentacles. Now, if we are talking about business, there is a new partnership coming in. There is going to be someone who is going to be helping you financially, okay? Things are still up in the air. There are decisions to be made, but the initial start has been made. Okay, one card for the Page of Pentacles. And we've got the Fool, which is taking a risk. A brand new cycle is beginning. You've got choices, but you've got a loyal friend here, okay, that's going to be there for you. It looks as though you're both going on a new journey. I don't feel as though you're alone. Now this, just please, if you're making decisions on Mercury retrograde, do not sign any contracts unless you're just going over the contracts. Unless you've already started and you're just redoing them, that's fine. Let me look at the Six of Wands. And we've got the World card. Beautiful. Okay, now this is the energy of Saturn. You have your ruler there for you. Okay, now this could speak of international matters, someone being at a distance. You might be traveling. Some of you may be traveling even for business or for love. Now the World card is a completion. It's the completion of a cycle. So you are successfully completing a cycle and beginning anew. That is wonderful. Let me take a card on the Ten of Swords. Actually, I'm going to take a card right here for the now position, and then I'm going to look at some Sibilas for you. And we've got the Four of Wands. Wow. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so we've got lots of meanings here. So, a celebration, it's a four in relation to home, in relation to stability. Look at these two people, they're picking the grapes. So we are looking at September, I would say, for those of you that are in Europe. End of summer is roughly September. That's when you eat the grapes. So this could be at the time when there is a celebration and you're making love and not war. Okay, for others of you, you have been backstabbed from a committed partnership and relationship in the past, but there is something new that is going to bring you stability and celebration with someone else. And I already have mentioned the signs. So I'd like to take one card on this Four of Pentacles with the Moon. Okay, again. Just one card and then I will take the Sibilas, and I think it's this card. And we've got the Knight of Wands, you see. I did mention this card before. Sagittarian energy here. The Knight of Wands is the energy of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is Jupiter. It is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is bringing things up. Jupiter deals with abundance, expansion, growth, also legal matters, and also with higher education. It's a higher spiritual, it's the house of spirituality, the ninth house. It's the house of the guru. It's also the house of foreign people, foreign places. Okay, so a lot of you are traveling. I feel as though you are going on a journey. And this is very quick movement here. Let me look at, I want to look at that Ten of Swords, your crowning position. For those of you that are doing business, it's going to be you're spreading your wings internationally. Okay, we've got the jealousy. So there was a lot of jealousy and regret in dealing with someone who was very deceitful. It was someone that you couldn't trust. And we've got the sospiri, which is like the Three of Wands, but this is hoping and wishing and sighing, waiting. Okay, maybe you were waiting for this person and this person was out partying. And then we've got the Vecchia Signora. So this could have been a long-standing relationship, 10 years, 7 to 10 years. It could have been, for sure. And there was a lot of jealousy and lack of trust here. For some of you, maybe there was an age difference, and that was where the insecurity came from. And maybe someone was traveling on business, and you didn't know what they were up to while traveling for business, and that's where the deception was taking place. So let me look at the I want to look at the environment position. We've got the leggerezza, which is like transformation, lightness of being, lightness of the heart, feeling like a butterfly. You can fly from one flower to the other without a care in the world. But also, it's the butterfly that comes out of a cocoon. It is reborn. It's like a transformation. Also, this is a very sexual energy as well. This card is. So let's see. Delirante, deliriousness. And we've got the amica, which is your confidant. This is your best friend. This is the energy of Libra for me. And when we've got the delirante, it's like a neutral card, but I feel as though it speaks of support from friends. It can speak also of silly actions. Yes, so silly actions within a sexual relationship, whatever that means for you, would lead you, because this looks like scales to me. It's like because it's called the card of harmony. So the scales, the balance, does remind me of Libran energy. Now, for others of you, the person that you are meeting, I feel as though there's going to be a strong, passionate attraction, as well as a very deep understanding, and it's going to be a very strong emotional bond, I feel. And you're going to be delirious with happiness, but there's going to be support. And I feel as though there's going to be a strong friendship here too, because of the Six of Cups. Now, some of you may be still going through transformation. You've got the support of your friends. But when we close the door on something new comes in. Let me see what that something new might be with the Star card. So we've got the Star card. We've got the Star and the Moon. What we're missing is the Sun. Here's the Sun. Right there. No, only joking. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got Fidelta, which is loyalty, companionship, okay, and friendship, of course. And then we've got the L'Amante. This is like the King of Cups. This is your knight in shining armor. And then we've got Disgrazia, which is the Tower. Do you remember before how I said here with a 4? I believe that... no, I said here with the 5 of Wands, 5th month is May. That's when Uranus, from Aries, let's say, moves into Taurus. The 4th month, 4th and 5th month, we've got Uranus, which is like the Tower for me, moving into Taurus. And that's where we're going to stand by things that we value. We're going to keep things that we value in our life. So this is just something sudden. It looks as though you are rebuilding something. Okay, now because the Disgrazia it can be good or bad. It can be a positive or negative card. I did pull the falsita, which speaks of lack of trust. And I believe that because you've been through a lot, okay, and the falsita is the cat. It is someone that either does not trust, it's usually the cat that does not trust the other person, right? So there is a sense of being sneaky here. So if you've been through hardship, as we can see here, it feels as though here you need to rebuild on trust issues, your trust issues. Let me take one more card. Let's go. One more card. And we've got the Prigione. Don't feel like this. This is your card. This is the card of Capricorn. Okay. Now, let me see. I'm going to leave it at here, at that. Because if there's been deception, the falsita means lack of trust for me. And, of course, deceptive energy. And the Prigione, you feel like you're bound, chained. And this is Capricornian energy. As I said, you feel as though you're stuck in a box, stuck in a rut. But the truth is that you are not. Okay, you are not. If there is residual energy that you need to take care of, you need to concentrate, and you need to, if you're going to move into another relationship, you need to start anew. If you are beginning without closing the door on your past, then there's going to be trouble, I'm telling you now. Why? Because you need to, just like the tower, brings down what was not working, cleans the slate and begins brand new. If you're not doing that, then it's going to be again a tower moment. It's not going to work. Let me take two cards because I feel as though there's two Capricorns here, two sets of Capricornian people here. Okay, we've got healing family issues, your love life big benefits as you forgive your parents. Now, whatever that means for you, it does speak of forgiving and it does speak of healing, right? And this could be speaking about healing yourself, dear Capricorn, or letting go of your past, forgiving and just letting it go. Whatever happened in the past, do not take that along with you. Very negative for you. And then it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So the support is there, okay? The support is there. And I'm going to take one more card. And I do know that we've got the Lamante and we've got the companion card there, okay? Loyalty. So we've got juxtaposition here. We've got the loyalty and here we've got the deception. So I don't feel as though this is deceptive energy with the new person that is coming in. I do feel as though you're stuck in the past in a way and you need to get rid of that. One more card for those of you that have already moved on, because not everyone is stuck in the past. And we've got wedding. You see? Wedding. Okay. The situation involves marriage. You do need to trust. Without trust, you can't move forward. Okay? It's like building on ground that is not solid. You need to ground yourself, Capricorn. Okay? So congratulations to those of you that are going to be successful. For those of you that your wish is going to come true. And it's worth the wait. All right? So do not feel that you are bound. If this person is coming to you with a child from their past, it is worth it. If they are someone who's been through the same sort of deceitful and difficult energy in the past, it does not matter. Two people that have been through the same situation will understand each other better. So that's for those of you that have been in committed partnerships that have not worked in the past. Okay? All right, dear Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Do take care of yourselves, and I will be back in April. Thank you kindly for everything that you do for my channel. Do keep well. My love to all of you. Bye-bye.